day, everyone! Welcome to another episode of Learning Mathematics. I am Teacher Belle, ensuring that in mathematics, all is well. This is Gen Math Chronicles! In our previous video, we have discussed about representing real-life situation using functions. Nabitin ba kayo? Well, don't worry because I have more examples to show. So prepare your pen and paper and let's get started. Do you still remember the problem about shipping fees? Were you able to answer it correctly? Well, the answer for that is f of x is equal to 50x, where f of x is the shipping fee and x is the weight of the parcel. But in actuality, problems like this may be represented using piecewise function, since they have a standard amount and only increase for certain conditions. This kind of function is composed of more than one formula. But how can that happen? Say for example, the standard shipping fee for an item bought in an online shopping platform is 65 pesos. This is for parcels which weigh 3 kilograms and below. If the parcel weighs more than 3 kilograms, there will be an additional 30 pesos per excess kilogram. To solve problems like this, of course, we must remember that the value of f of x will depend on the value of x. So in this problem, which variable do you think depends on the other variable? The shipping fee will depend on the weight of the parcel. So we let f of x be the shipping fee and x be the weight of the parcel in kilogram. Again, the standard shipping fee for parcels which weigh 3 kilograms and below is 65 pesos. So we can represent this using f of x is equal to 65. However, this equation may not be used for parcels which weigh more than 3 kilograms. It was said on the problem that every excess kilogram will cost 30 pesos. If we know the weight of the parcel, how can we get the number of excess kilograms? Subtract 3 from the weight of the parcel, so that will be x minus 3. But how do we solve the cost of the excess kilograms? We just need to multiply the number of excess kilograms by 30. That can be written as 30 times the quantity of x minus 3. Can this now represent the cost of shipping fee for parcels which weigh more than 3 kilograms? Of course not. We still need to add this to the standard shipping fee, which is 65 pesos. So that will be 65 plus 30 times the quantity of x minus 3. We were able to have two formulas from this problem, but how can we represent this in one function? We simply equate f of x with the two formulas, but we need to put the conditions. So we can write it as f of x is equal to 65 if x is less than or equal to 3, and 65 plus 30 times the quantity of x minus 3 if x is greater than 3. We just need to put a brace there so that it can indicate that the two formulas belong to one function. Let's have another example. A gardener wanted to build a rectangular fence for his garden. He has 450 meters of fencing in preparation for the annual Grand Garden Contest. Write a function p of x to represent the area that the fencing will cover. This is the illustration for the problem. We want to construct a function for the area which the fencing will cover. We know that the gardener wanted to build a rectangular fence. How do we get the area of the rectangle? That is by multiplying length by width. So we can write that as p of x is equal to xy, where x is the length and y is the width. However, as p of x indicate, we need our function to be in terms of x, not y. So we need to get rid of y. But how? We are going to make use of the given information on the problem. First, we have a rectangular fence. Second, there is 450 meters of fencing. This 450 meters is our perimeter. What is the perimeter? It is the sum of the measure of all of the sides of the rectangle. Since we have 2 length and 2 width, we can write this as 2x plus 2y is equal to 450. We can equate this to y so that we can substitute it to our original function. And to do that, we must isolate y on the left side. So we are going to perform addition property of equality to transfer 2x on the right side. Subtract 2x on both sides of the equation. That will result to 2y is equal to 450 minus 2x. But remember, we only need y, not 2y. So we still need to perform multiplication property of equality. We multiply both sides of the equation by 1/2. 1/2 times 2y will be y. 1/2 times 450 will be 225. And 1/2 times 2x is x. Therefore, we have y is equal to 225 minus x. Can we now substitute this to the original function? Of course! If we substitute that, we will have p of x is equal to x times the quantity of 225 minus x. If we distribute x, that will result to p of x is equal to 225x minus x squared. Let's have an exercise for your brain. Suppose that you are being cautious in riding public transportation since the pandemic has started. As a result, you chose to ride tricycle. You noticed that the fare had increased. In the matrix, it was said that for the first 2 kilometers, the basic fare will be 45 pesos. But if you exceed 2 kilometers, there will be an additional 20 pesos per excess kilometer. Write a function which can represent this scenario. Well, that's it for today, and I hope you learned many things from me. Know that mathematics will always come knocking at your door, asking you not to give up. If you want to learn more, subscribe and hit the bell button. Remember, brain will be exercised with Miss Bell at your side. This is Gen Math Chronicles!